Guys, what is going on? War Mr. Eternal here, and Festival of the Lost 2021 is here. It is going on from now until November 12th. We're going to take a quick look at the event, the stuff you can get from Eva, the stuff you can get from Eververse, the new Dino-themed armor set, which absolutely looks badass. So let's get right into the video. Alright, first things first. There is no haunted force this time. It's going to be haunted sectors. And guys, I've actually got some gameplay for you guys of the haunted sector, and it is absolutely insane. All right, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the first one's on the moon. All right, and it is absolutely just ridiculously fun. It is K1 Revelation this time around. Sorry about that. Just taking a quick drink and it kind of bleh there, but it gets chaotic, it gets crazy, new masks, new stuff available, and they actually have a new pulse rifle, which I got for you guys. I will do a video of that and a couple other guns as well. They brought back the Brightech Werewolf and the Horror Story for you guys. Alright, so anyway, first thing you're going to do after you load into the game is you are going to go to the tower, and it's going to be all completely decorated, as you see here. And the giant tree, you're going to go over here, and you're going to go speak to Eva Levante, the event coordinator lady now, instead of the shady grandma, and she's going to give you a quest, and you're going to pick up the mask from her. Alright, if you want to pause that and read that, you can. Alright, but you're going to pick up your mask from her. It'll tell you to complete an activity and get some candy, get some pages from the book. Alright, so I just picked a random mask. I didn't care about the helmet, I just picked a random one. I'll probably go back to pick up a couple more later on, just so I can alter them out for whatever I need. But it's not going to be like the Festival of Lost previous years, where you got the haunted forest and you got the special mods for that. It's going to be like just a regular helmet, to where you can have your own specific mods tied into your build. And look at these guys, you got the spectral pages, got all the rewards there you can see, manifested pages, the new Sparrow, the headless horsepower, which honestly, I like this. This thing looks freaking sick. Alright, Halloween themed Sparrow. This thing looks absolutely dope. The Jurassic Green Pulse Rifle, the Brightech Werewolf, the Horror Story, it's all back for you. The Headless Hughes Shader, the grab bags, the helms. And this is something I laughed at for about a good 20 minutes. Okay, the Honk Moon Mask. Tanix, they made him into a mask as well. The ever-returning pain-in-the-butt villain we've all had to face here recently, which is also a boss in Deep Stone Crypt as well. The Pyramid Mask, the Ada-1 Mask, the Sweeper Bot Mask, which I actually laughed at this one pretty hard. Alright. And the Aramis Mask, because, you know, the main villain of Beyond Light. You know, give a little nod to her as well. And they've also got a new Ghost Shell in the store, the Calavera Shell, which is for the Day of the Dead. It's a Mexican holiday. And the Dino-themed armor set, the Technosaurus set, which honestly looks really awesome. All right, and this is for the haunted sector, and the sector this time around is K1 Revelation on the moon. Which, anyway, the background gameplay here is what you're seeing is the Lost Sector. Glint kind of has a little bit of narrative in here, but nothing really major, just some folklore about it and about headless ones, which you'll see them here in a bit, because this gets really wild and chaotic. And we were just blasting through this. I ran through this with Salvage or Salvo and Heir Apparent because I knew there was going to be a lot of ads. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty of adequate potential Heir Apparent for a little bit of protection and some high damage, because, you know, it was heavyweight and iron for the modifiers for it, because yes, there are modifiers when you go into this. Always check your modifiers every day for this if you really want to just be absolutely dominant in this. But as you see going through here, typical Lost Sector, but Halloween themed up, and looks really awesome. I'm not gonna lie, they went all out on this event. And also, as long as you are wearing that mask, candy will drop, candy will rain from the sky if you aren't careful. Alright. Now, you'll see there that circle, that C symbol, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. And the more headless ones you slay, the better off you are. And this one here, I think we got like 10 of them. You see, we're staying in the circle here, it fills up. The summoning ritual, that it's called. And the big guy comes out. And y'all, turn around here for you. And he's basically a knight with a pumpkin head. I'm sorry, I could not help but laugh at that. I thought that was funny. And I was like, yep, nope, gotta put you down. And as he froze there, I was like, nani? So you'll go through these sectors and you'll keep doing more of those summoning rituals and you'll keep taking out those headless ones. Alright? And yes, Glint will have special dialogue each time, and especially if they try to run away from you. They'll tell you, don't let them escape. Now, in this right here, we never let them get too far away from us. But you see here, it gets chaotic as heck pretty quick. When big guy comes out, I fall off there. And we make pretty short work of it here. Now, after that timer runs out, you'll have a boss at the end. You'll have to fight, which will summon more headless ones because the boss will go immune. And you'll have to throw special pumpkin charges at the boss to break the shield. Alright. Another summoning circle here. We're going to repeat the same process. We do this about 10 times or so. Just to get all the headless ones come out. Now, keep in mind, this is my first run of this. Once I do more and I actually understand it more, I'll be able to give you guys better information. But, as looking now, the more headless ones you take out, the better off you are, especially the more manifested pages you can get. So, that's going to definitely help you out on your rewards there, because this actually dropped a Braytech werewolf for me, which I will take a look at that as well in another video for you guys, along with the Jurassic Green and the Horror Story. I got really angry there. As you can see, I'm also wearing the Colonel mask because, I'm sorry, a heavily armored chicken who couldn't help but laugh at that. I like to wear the silliest mask possible when I'm doing stuff like this because it looks so funny. And people are like, oh, you know, I'll wear Lord Shax. Oh, you know, I'll wear Lord Salad. Nah, chicken. But when you're doing this, you've got to keep a watch all around the map and all around you, because the circles will appear randomly, and the more, like I said, the more you do, the better off your rewards are, and the better off you'll be. Alright. Now, this is a match-made activity, so you don't have to worry about going here solo. So there's nothing to worry about there. You're going to be fine. Now, me and the other two people that went into this, we didn't know really what we were getting into, so we just kind of like went into it with a sense of, let's just see what happens kind of thing. You see, I missed that summoning circle there. I think my teammate got it. So I'm going through trying to thin out some of these ads because they were starting to get a little too rambunctious, so I had to kind of teach them some manners there. Another headless one there for you, so that you guys can see him. One thing I did notice about this so far, no champions, which is always a plus. Because sometimes those champions can be a royal pain in the backside. Well, the only real pain in this is the ogres and the exploding brawl and, well, everything really. But it's really not too hard, especially if you guys can melt those headless ones pretty quick. Because those are your main priorities there. And of course, gathering candy, because why not? Now, like I said earlier, this event will be running all the way through Halloween and up until November. Which I think in November they're going to start the dawning, but this is the main focus right now. Now, no matter what activity you're doing, as long as you're wearing that mask, you will get candy to drop. And as you saw earlier, candy will rain from those headless ones. So if you really want to farm candy, hit these guys up, hit up strikes, hit up whatever. And the more of these guys you can take out, the more candy you will be able to get. That's all what's happening anyway. Alright. But here in a minute you'll see the boss fight, and Dinging Me was shooting at his shield there. Another headless one there, because like I said, I think we got like 10 of them in this run. I'm gonna get hold of people and see like how many we can get to come up in a single run for you guys. I just got to get hold of some people and talk to them about it. Alright, now here, boss fight here. As you see, the wizard and will damage her, she'll go immune. We'll have to summon up a few more headless ones to take those out to get the pumpkin charges to drop. And yes, the charges that you'll use to break her shield are in the shape of pumpkins. how fitting, right? Now, I'll take out number 1 here. And yes, while I was at the tower getting the quest and everything, I went and got some bounties as well, knocking those out. I ended up altogether for like this first little bit with like over 1,000 candy already. So yeah, candy's pretty easy to farm if you really want to go for it. But also, there's also something in here that you guys, if you held on to your Ascendant Lens, all the way from Season of Arrivals. I believe Season of Arrivals or Season of the Worthy. Not Worthy, but Chosen. You'll see it. Now, pumpkin charge there. And I actually did quite a bit of damage. I was kind of surprised by that. Now, I wish it wasn't a wizard, because wizards can be kind of a flying pain in the backside, but
stand in the summoning circle.
sorry about that.
Maybe something friendly will come out.
Go over here, trying to grab some more ammo and some candy and see what that legendary was. And now, to break her shield each time, break the boss's shield each time, especially this wizard, you'll have to go and do the summoning rituals again and again up until you kill her. So just take out the headless ones like normal, and you'll get the charges. And it's just rinse and repeat from there. But overall, these haunted sectors are absolutely just chaotically fun, and I love it. The Haunted Forest itself was a great activity, really fun activity, but this right here to me is just absolutely nuts. It's a lot of chaos combined in a small space, and I love it. And especially with this being K1 Revelation now, I'm not going to hit the other bosses too yet, but once those bosses come up, I will do runs and I'll show you guys. Now you see the charges drop there. That knight's on my backside, and he's not too happy with me. And as you see, those charges do quite a bit of damage. If you have extra ones, feel free. Don't be afraid to use them on the boss. Don't be afraid to throw them at the boss and do some damage. I would take her out there. I run out heavy. I'm like, oh crap. So open that chest there. As long as you have manifested pages, you will get special rewards as well. Like you see there, enhancement core, armor, couple manifested pages, drop day, break tech werewolf. Now, you'll go speak to Eva after you do that, and she'll give you the new pulse rifle, the Jurassic Green. Alright. As you see there, I'm wearing some of the Technosaurus set with a chicken mask because I can, and I think it's funny. Alright, if you want to pause that and read that, you can. But I'm going to definitely do a kind of a first impressions of the Jurassic Green for you guys. Also, I'm going to throw this out here for you guys now. I got the Ascendancy, and I'm also going to be doing a review on that as well. If you guys want, I will combine all 3 of them into one review. And after you get the pages, you'll go over to the Book of the Forgotten. You'll put the pages in the book, and you'll also get rewards there. See, I was able to fill out the first 2 pages. I didn't really get a whole lot of pages done in this run. So you'll go back to Eva. You'll go talk to her again.
Let's take it.
And you'll get the pulse rifle. And I had to make a little bit of inventory, a little bit of room in my inventory. So as you see, that's the loadout I used for the haunted sector for this particular run. And Random Blue took up the last spot. So there's a Break Tech Werewolf I got. Not a bad roll. I mean, could be better. Not bad. But I'll definitely look into the Jurassic Green for you guys and the others. And if you guys want, as a bonus, I'll throw in the Ascendancy too. Alright, now, you'll also get a special emblem too on your first time around. Alright. As you see there, the 2 grab bags as well. And you got triumphs, event triumphs you can get. Also, guys, if you held on to your Ascendant Lens, or if you got the Ascendant Lens, once you go back to orbit, you will go to the helm and take a look, and you'll listen to this little dialogue here from Glint to get the radio message triumph, which is kind of kind of sad, kind of breaks the whole tone of the video, but at the same time, it is what it is, you know.
The truth, I imagine.
I'm not going to spoil the story for you, but just know that things have happened to Crow, and yeah. Now,
I'm sorry. For a lot of things.
for the longest time, we were all wondering what that Ascendant lens was for, and you will see what it's for here in a moment.
Told him.
So could I.
If you want to skip past this part, go ahead, and
I suppose it isn't.
and we'll see you back when we go talk to Mara.
Forgive you for what happened
Now,
to him.
To Aldrin, be patient, little light.
because honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you this.
How do you know?
Because
I took
Aldrin was
the
always a
lens
fool
to the
for
Dreaming
Mom.
City, and I was trying to see if there's like any way to use it, any way to interact with it, and there wasn't anything. And I was doing that just like in the Ascendant challenges and all that as well, nothing. So I got the prompt to come up here and talk to Mara in her chambers, and if you do that, if you have it and you held on to it, she'll give you the special reward, which is a bottomless goodie bag. I got 3 of the new pulse rifles. I'll take a look at all 3 of them here after a while, and a bunch of other stuff. It was actually worth it. And I want to show you guys the full dino set that I got. And as always, guys, keep your guns loaded, keep your ghosts high by your side, and y'all become legend. And I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a wonderful day.